So are you still trying on shoes?
No, I'm not.
N- I got a big question about that. Don't you normally wear shoes? I mean, I know you like no shame me calling
What
me
I
a
meant
heathen
was
Neanderthal, but
I was trying them on to make sure they fit properly because sometimes even though you get like a size 10, like you might need a size 10 and a half in some shoes.
oh yeah, because your feet change size.
No, shoes are made differently. Not every size 10 fits just right. Sometimes you need a larger size.
Well, sir, you ain't gotta yell at me because you got weird
And
feet that decide to be
and
size
it's
11 on Tuesdays or whatever.
the main problem is that damn MS foot too makes it difficult.
Oh yeah, I forgot your old Clover Lang over there. Yeah, he'll take a sip, ooh, take a sip, ooh, like Mad Eye Moody or something.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
I mean, how did you get the club foot? Did you buy it like off of you know, those as seen on TV things?
No, my left foot just turned into it.
Like, somebody was like trying to steal your foot and you're like, oh, I got to get the foot club. That way nobody can take this foot again.
It's like a club for the car, but it's for your foot.
Yes.
Did you ever know
The
anybody that
following
had a
podcast is a raw podcast with very little editing, and there is a great chance that pod boss Jesse and his underling Richard will offend you at some point. Whether it is bad language, bad topics, or the bad pizza dip that Jesse eats and fills the recording booth with foulness that may leak through into your ears? Just know that you, dear hopefully returning listener, have been warned.
So you were saying, like you're
Oh,
watching her as well? Yeah.
I didn't realize you had started her.
Oh, like I have control. Like, hey, baby, let me press your buttons and get
You
your
got her all
ignition.
started.
Oh, like, yeah, let me put my key in your ignition. Like R. Kelly. Like, I want to R. Kelly you, girl.
That means you're gonna pee on her.
No, because R. Kelly sang that song. I want to put my key in your.
Oh, I thought you meant he was. That's what he was like charged with was peeing on women and stuff.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I'm not going to Bill Cosby her either or the dreaded McMahon.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I was just gonna say, like, I obviously know what a club is, but I never knew anybody that had one. Did you?
No, I was too young to have one whenever they came out. I wasn't
Yeah, I
driving.
just mean like they were like everywhere, but I honestly knew no one that had one.
Hmm. No, I never had one.
The club.
So, but you have one. Is it metal or does Katie
No,
like chain it down to the floor? Like you're
it's
not
just
doing
a
anything.
it's just a regular foot
Huh.
with pretty
It
much
looks
no
just like
strength.
your
I
other
mean,
foot.
no strength in it.
So where'd you get this from? Like clubfoot.com?
No, it just happened.
From eBay? That's why you had to try on shoes so much. Ah, your clubfoot is like 1.3 quarters inches longer. You just gonna be quiet? Or
No, I
oh,
saw it.
you're measuring
I
your foot,
no, I
huh?
saw it. It mustn't have picked it up.
No, it never picks up the size.
Damn it!
And it disappoints so many people.
I might have to record the sigh and send it to you, like in WhatsApp,
Well,
different
that's what I've
size.
been asking for like 3.5 months.
You
But
don't tell a pod boss what to do.
I don't what?
You don't tell the pod boss what to do.
It's so massive. I be good. I hit the buttons, I click the keys. So mad.
There's a funny smell back there. Have you noticed it smells like
I personally don't put my nose to your butthole, but
no, I mean
hey,
in the
if you
office
and Katie are into that kind of thing, I mean, who am I to shame?
there's a smell in the office. It smells like Parmesan
Y'all haven't
cheese.
been
I
getting funky in my chair again, have you?
no, I just wonder if Arnold's doing something.
I don't know. I don't have a penile infatuation with Arnold like some people.
Dude, it stinks.
Well,
It's
why don't
worse
you
than
go
my
clean
fart
his
from last
tank
week.
tank?
Make him do it himself. Make him do it.
I'm not gonna tell. He's bigger than me.
Arnold, clean your tank.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's probably fixing to rub it on your arm
He's such a buffoon.
like a good neighbor.
That is still my favorite commercial from the Super
It
Bowl.
is pretty daggum funny. So Wonka.
Yes,
I mean,
which one would you like to do first, sir?
Mm.
Should we
I
go in
think you
order of
should go
like
with the
history? Like,
original first.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I mean, because I'm not even going to talk about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I just no, just
They
no.
do. They do. I've seen that one. They do say it's more faithful to the book though than the original one was. I'm just saying that's what I read.
Well, good for you that you know how to read.
Did you ever read the Charlie Willy the book?
No, I know it was written by Roald Dahl,
Yep.
same person that did The Witches. Now that's a good movie.
Which version?
The first one.
Yeah. The second one actually isn't that bad though. I watched it
No,
during
it's
the
not.
Halloween thing last year.
It's not. And why in the heck did you watch it for Halloween? It's not scary. Oh, you might have
But
been
it's
scary because they was
no,
like
but it's
witches with club hoods.
witch theme, so I figured it fit. You know, a lot of children were actually I've found out were actually traumatized by the original witches.
What?
That's what I heard. I don't know why, but that's what like some of the people on Facebook were saying they were like it freaked them out.
Oh God, millennials.
No, this
They
person,
get freaked out whenever they pull down their pants and see a penis when there should be a vagina.
the people that said it were like a little older than me. They're like Alan's age.
Oh, old farts. They get freaked out just to get freaked out.
They get freaked out because they're older.
Yeah, we're getting there. Do you
I
think we're
know.
going to be like Alan whenever we grow up and get old?
I think you have a better chance than me because you know you're from the South.
Oh, now you're location shaming me.
Hey, anybody? This is something I heard on a YouTube video today. Just when someone has an opinion doesn't mean you're being shamed.
You hear that?
Hell,
Do you hear it though?
yes. It sounds like.
Oh, it's you walking around. That was good. That was good. So, you want to go first with the original? Or you want me to?
I'll let you go since I don't want to be a pod boss.
Then I guess I need to hunt a new host.
No, I don't have to
I'll
be a
put
pod
that
boss.
advertisement out there while you're talking because we know that'll go on for like 30 minutes. Some
people
the
do like a
first one.
longer podcast, sir.
It will be if I don't ever like get a word in edgewise. You know, speaking of that, I recorded a couple of episodes in individual files. You know, when we used to do it from Discord.
Yep.
And in a 30-minute episode, because I cut out the silences of both of them, in a 30-minute episode, do you know how many minutes I got talking?
No, I think it's because you don't have much to say.
I don't have time to say it. You can't come back against that one.
I'm sorry. I've just been doing a podcast for 5 years. I did it for 5 years, and I'm used to it. Like
Oh,
used
so you
to.
have seniority.
I'm used to talking. I think that's why I talk so much.
Is that where you get the pod bossonisms?
I don't know. You invented the pod boss thing.
I didn't invent it.
You and James
I'm
are
not
like,
a
you
pod
guys are
boss.
pod boss. And it's so stupid.
I'm not a pod boss.
No, you guys would say that. You're pod bosses. So fucking stupid.
Does
You
your
guys-
like
Your guys,
jelly
you
filled?
guys.
See, there you go again.
No, I'm stopping.
So,
Just-
do you get your jelly filled long john off by being a pod boss? I mean, does it squirt out the end like?
No, but I think it's funny that you're kind of like a millennial because you guys
Sir,
always
shut your damn
no,
mouth.
you always need to have something to be that you're being held down or being, mistreated. You have to make up something. So you make up this thing that I'm a pod boss.
If that's what you believe, then you definitely need some mental help. Maybe you got a club head too.
They did say it was a big one when I
ain't
got
talking
measured for
about
my
that one.
no, when I got measured for my
Oh, you got measured. What'd you do? Getting a mold of it for Katie?
no,
Is
when
that
I got measured
what
for my
happened?
graduation cap in high school. It was all we were all in the gym and they were measuring and loud as day the guy goes, "Oh, this is the biggest one here, 7 3/8." Fucking yelled it out to everybody.
You waterhead baby.
Fucking head shaving me.
Every time you walk around, it's time for gym class. Oh, there comes Bubblehead. You go into biology class. Yes, Miss Simpson. Jesse, could you please come up to the front of the class? We need to measure the volume.
Of your
Yes, ma'am. Love.
Jesse, we're going to
What?
instead of what's that word when you like cut open a frog?
Dissect?
Instead of dissecting a frog, we're going to dissect part of your head because it's so damn big.
Yes, Jesse. Can you please come here? The flowers are a little dry, and you walk over to the flowers and shake your head.
I still have hair or still have water left over when I washed my hair that morning.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I mean,
Cascade.
because I know what it's like. I got two big heads. Um, you
You have
know.
two heads?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
that's
don't?
just your. Maybe we'll talk to the women you've been with. We'll see how big your heads are.
There ain't no complaints, but anyway,
They
I
just
told
don't
you
want.
about
They
my
just don't
baby
want to
picture,
tell
right?
you. No,
Do
I don't think
what?
they just don't want to tell you.
They keep coming back for more.
But well, that's good. What about your baby? I don't think you told me about your baby picture.
Dude, man, I think I came out like 7 pounds, 14 ounces, 6.5 pounds with
Jesus,
my daggum head.
Jesus.
Man, Mama told me, she was like, that was one of the hardest births. Like, once your head came out, your body came out and like nearly hit the wall.
Like, oh,
Good
thank
thing the
God.
good thing the doctor was a catcher in high school, I guess.
They're like, she's pushing. They're like, there's the head. It's coming. It's still the head. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, but I digress. We get off of here. Um, Hold on, give me just a second. I need to do this.
My
Oh,
gas is better today.
is it?
Yeah, I haven't been farting.
Well, that's good. Katie will be happy about that.
No, I mean, I was farting during the show last week.
This is true. Hold on just a second, though. All right, the movies for this week are brought to you by the Catch All Underwear. Do you have problems eating pesky pepperoni pizza dip and the
Yes.
smell flying past your anus in your butt cheek wind tunnels?
Yes.
Well, do other people complain about the lackluster fragrance of pizza, but more like the crappy frozen ones that you get in the freezer section? Well,
Yes.
the catch all underwear can solve your problem. With a thick coating of Teflon, the backside of these underwear are prepared for any kind of sprayer that comes forth, whether it is Supreme Hawaiian with pineapple chunks or the lovable Italian sausage. These catch all underwear will catch anything from anchovies, turd nuggets, corn nuggets, and the pesky flying pepperoni. Oh, but what about the smell, you may ask, because we all know that that is horrendous. These underwear come with a pine tree scented air freshener at the push of a button. Clean your wang, clean your dang, and clean everything in between. Be sure to get your pair of Gersh's Catch All Underwear now. Gersh.com and tell them that the Unseen Critics sent you, and you can buy a pair, get a pair free. Free shipping, shipping and handling is available. Go to Gersh.com. Ooh, that was a long read.
Yeah.
Wonka though, the first one.
That's Willy Wonka, sir.
Yes, I know, Podball shit.
Well, you said Wonka, and some people
I
might be confused thinking we're starting with Wonka.
just got through reading like a 5 minute long ad.
Yeah, but you called it Wonka earlier.
I'm
I don't know if you heard that.
Jesse.
I
I'm
don't know if you heard that,
sorry.
but right when I said that you called it that, the fucking train whistle went. Brrr.
I'm sorry, Master Jesse. Please don't hurt me no more. I just wants to be good, and I wants to make the Podboss good and happy. So he don't spray me with that pepperoni juice no more. I don't like it.
I still can't believe Arnold ate that piece of pepperoni that came off my ass last week.
Well, he was probably hungry. I mean, I
He's
don't leave
eating all
food
the
in here, and the
Cheetos.
snack machine stays empty.
Yeah.
But
Arnold, you want to
Willie,
come talk about Willy Wonka?
I want to talk about my Willie.
Yeah.
And whenever I put it in your mouth, I would go Wonka, Wonka, Wonka.
Oh God, that's a horrible image. I'm sorry, sir. You may continue.
Would you like to see my everlasting gobstoppers?
Arnold, you smell. That's where it's coming from. You smell like Parmesan cheese. The fuck?
Yeah, I was with your mother.
Get out of here.
I'm going to be your neighbor.
We found footage of Maria Shriver fucking her new man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted to make you sad because you insulted my mom.
All he gives is sloppy seconds. I had the friendly first.
Okay, Willy Wonka.
Magical. I mean,
Oh God, yes.
it's such a feel-good story. I mean, the underdog wins. I remember watching it for the first time, being so disappointed whenever he had the last, or he had gotten the next to last candy bar. At the time, we thought it was the last.
Yeah.
And opened it, and there was no gold ticket. But then he bought that. I can't remember if he bought the last one or somebody just gave it to him. The
No,
one that
I
actually
think he
had the
had a
gold.
little bit of money left and just decided to buy one
Eat
more.
it just to eat it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the joy that I remember feeling for him then, it's not that I don't feel the joy now, but it's not as, what's the word, fresh.
Yeah, because well, I'll give my thoughts later. But
We know you will. You'll give them while I'm talking. Go ahead.
no, we were talking. You and I, we don't have to. It can be a dialogue. We don't have to just all talk and then the next one talks like it's a
I wonder if
script.
Zoom has like a "it's my turn to talk" filter. Probably. Anyway, I know. I'm just giving you a rough time. Well, normal time,
Yep.
But anyway, it's like your reaction's not the same because you've seen it before. Like I said, man, it's just magical. And do you realize how much of a jerk Willy Wonka was?
He's an asshole.
Yeah. I mean, I know why he's doing it, but he was sick. I mean, like he didn't. I know it was all magical, but it's like he didn't care. Like, oh, she ate the blueberry. Well, go squeeze her. And how did they squeeze her?
I would have loved to see that.
You pervert!
I mean, to see how they did it.
I mean,
you just asked.
I know she's a kid, but like, did they put her breast like in a machine? Like, was it blue milk?
Oh shit!
Did they give her lots of water to drink and she peed out like blue urine? Maybe orange urine? No. I mean, like, the questions, how did they milk her? Or juice her, excuse me.
Well,
Also,
Roald
what's
Dahl, I
like
think, is dead, so we're not gonna be able to find out.
yeah. Maybe I should write a short story. Ain't it Veronica? Or is it Veruca?
Veruca.
Veruca. Write a short story. Veruca stuck her dark blue nipples into the machine, and it began to suck. 10 years
Dude,
later,
she's a child.
I know. That's why I'm saying it was perverted.
They probably just poked her with a pin.
She would have exploded.
That's true.
They had to milk her slowly. What is the only way to milk her or juice her slowly?
Maybe we should ask our audience to send us what they
Alan.
think happened.
Alan.
Gersh.
Oh, Gersh would have some good ones. Yeah. Okay. Because, I mean, think about it. Because, they had the Grandpa Joe, who I wish I could remember what else I've seen him in.
I love Grandpa Joe.
Oh, yeah. He ain't been up in 20 years, but he was able to walk around the factory fine.
Yeah,
He's
that's
a poser.
awesome.
No, he's a poser.
I
You
liked.
can't deny it.
No, but I liked that he had the same childlike wonder that Charlie had.
Yeah, him and Charlie were thieves too because they drank that fizzy fuzzy cola stuff. They stole it.
Yeah,
I mean, but think about Grandpa Joe, and I like him too. He's gonna lay in the bed for 20 years. I haven't gotten up in 20 years. You've been pissing and shit on yourself.
Maybe they had a bedpan.
Who would empty that? Poor old Charlie. No wonder he had such a crappy outlook.
Probably the mom.
Life. She was at work.
Yeah, but she didn't work all day.
Well, no, when she came home, she had to work. She had to clean the bedpans, cook them cabbage juice soup, and...
Doesn't that sound disgusting, too?
Well, I do like cabbage soup, but, I mean, it's got, meat and onions and
it has more in it than they had.
Yeah. Grandpa Joe was a poser. I personally think he was a pimp, but he wasn't, getting a whole lot of money.
He's tipping out his wife to Grandpa George.
Yeah. Oh, Grandpa George could get up. And look at Grandpa Joe. He got the pipe. Like, yeah, Charlie, I'm going to give up smoking and hookers. Well, I'm not really giving up hookers, but I'll give up the smoking so I can get some.
They're gonna smoke me.
Yeah, they're gonna puff on my pipe, Charlie. You'll know what it's like whenever you get older. You'll need that white chocolate. But Grandpa Joe was a poser, and I loved him. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it was all like, just no. Like,
He was
he's
the
lying
nicest
old
grandparent, I
man.
thought.
Do what?
I feel like he was the nicest grandfather or grandparent.
He was a poser. You can't deny it.
Okay.
Because he could just get up then and walk around that whole factory. Bull
He was
crap.
so happy that he was able to get up.
Oh, I didn't think about that aspect. He was high on that crack rock. Let's go, Charlie.
Why do I think of Grandpa Joe if he was younger as Snoop Dogg?
Yeah. He's like, Charlie, I don't know if I can get up. Go to the kitchen and get my pipe. And Charlie brings back this old glass pipe. Here you go, Grandpa Joe. Grandpa Joe's like, Charlie, it's time to go to the factory.
I didn't get up for Grandpa. What the hell was her name? Okay, George and Georgina. What the hell was Grandpa Joe's wife? Josephine. I didn't get up for Josephine, but I got up for this pipe.
Charlie, don't worry about that rod sticking out between my legs. It ain't happened in a long time. You're right, Grandpa Joe, it hasn't. Charlie, I'll be right back in about 3.5 minutes. Go wait outside. I mean,
And another thing, I kind of like this. So we both say what we like together instead of one going for the other, like after the other.
yeah.
I also like how Charlie, you just root for him. Like that actor that played him just did such a great job. Like you
Did
want
he
this
do
kid to
anything
get
after
everything.
this?
I don't think so. I don't know for sure, but I don't think so.
I don't either. But I mean, he made it with this movie, and if he didn't do anything else, he was probably, what's it called, cast type?
Typecast.
Or yeah, yeah. But so we get into the factory. We've talked about Veruca getting her nipples into a milking machine. Excuse me, juicer. I mean, it had to be more like a milking machine because I have juicers here, and I've seen milking machines.
If you read any of Roald Dahl's books, it felt like he kind of hated children at the same time as he was like writing books for them.
Oh, like Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Cat in the Hat was really rude. We need to watch that movie too.
I have never seen that movie. I would love to watch that movie.
It's got Mike Myers in it, so
I know.
I mean,
I would love to.
Dr. Seuss hated children.
I know.
That's why
That
he
always
called
made
those
me
little
feel
things
sad when I heard that.
Thing 1 and Thing 2. But, so we're in the factory. Veruca has her nipples in a milking machine.
Augustus is a fat fuck and gets stuck in.
And you got to love the Oompa Loompas.
Yes.
Oompa Loompa, doopity that. Look at August, he's so fucking fat. I mean, that
they
would
didn't
be
say
a
that in the
better
version
line.
I watched.
Do what?
I said they didn't say that in the version I watched.
That's a new, rebooted version.
Oh. No, they wouldn't say fat because that would be making fun of fat people. Yeah.
This is Richard's version.
I like your version better.
What's the I mean, he was like eating everything.
Mike TV's just a dick.
Oh, I kind of liked him.
I did too, but he's just he's an asshole and he knows it.
Yeah. Mike's kind of like, I want to, let me see if I can do an Oompa Loompa I'll try to do an Oompa Loompa for every one of them if you want me to.
Okay.
Let's see. Veruca. Okay. Oompa Loompa, doobity doos. We'll put her nipples together. What do you think when you're so fucking fat? Ask old Argus about that. My TV just sits on his ass, never going to a personality class. Not bad, huh?
No, or you could say Mike TV just sits on his ass, never going to take a bath.
Oh, yeah, that would be pretty good, too. What was the other girl? Her dad was
Violet.
Car sale.
The only thing about her is, the thing about chewing gum, because I was reading the trivia that Roald Dahl hated chewing gum.
Well, I couldn't stand her.
I know.
She's probably my least favorite.
Her dad was like my ex-girlfriend, my ex's father.
You dated her dad?
No, her dad's character reminds me of my ex's father.
Okay.
She's like that smoozing type, just fucking. She was a little
Yeah, the
snot.
smooth talking used car salesman.
Yes. Her
Mm,
dad wasn't a used car salesman. He actually was in the military. He was a pilot in the military,
Yeah,
but he acted like a fucking car salesman.
that slick talker. I got
Yes.
you. Let's see. Oompa loompa doobity thumb. She's chewing so much damn gum. She thinks she will be a girl, but she can change to being anything in this world. Chew that gum all that you like. You will then become like Mike. Ah, not too
That's
bad.
good. No. And
Oh,
I think
gum
it's
thing is
her
just
that like I believe it's her. It's either her or Violet or her or Veruca. I think it was her though. Like
yeah.
they all or no. All the girls like her and Veruca both had a crush on Charlie.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Ah, okay,
No,
okay.
I don't want to think about the Willy Wonka porn. No.
Hold on. What was the other girl's name? The chewing gum girl? Do
Violet.
you remember?
Violet.
Violet? Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Violet Beauregard.
Hmm. Veruca and Violet have a crush on him, though he does not know that Violet's a them. They all want to jump on his bone, but old Violet has one of her own. She will put it in his gobstopper,
Oh God, we're
and when
canceled.
she's through, he'll say, "Oh, what a whopper!" Mm, mm,
We are definitely canceled from that network. Two things now.
Oompa, loompa, doobity, ga. When I'm through, I will go. Yeah.
I bet if Grandpa Joe did that, I'd probably kill him.
He did. That's why Charlie had to wait.
Oh.
Oh, Josephine, this is something you ain't seen in a while.
Hey Josephine, how about we switch and
Doobity,
I get Georgina and you get George?
oh, here we go. Oompa, loompa, doopity, duck. Spread them legs, cause I wanna.
She
Yeah.
spread she spreads her legs and you see like bats fly out.
Yeah. Oh, but so, Willy Wonka, such a jerk, but now we made everything else look so perverted. Well, I've made
You know what?
everything else look so
You know what else I
perverted.
love about? I love all the songs in this one too.
My favorite's always the Oompa Loompas.
Yep, and I like
Always.
cheer up, Charlie. Your life is
And,
shit, but it will get better.
and the singing in all of them. I mean, it's okay. It's cool. But like Willie at the end, like, Charlie, you won. And I want the real Charlie. Like, what the hell are you talking about? You just treated me like crap. You yelled at
Yeah. And then
my
he like changes. He's
grandpa,
like this wonderful man. He's like, Charlie, I knew you could do it. And it's like, shit.
and then they fly away in the like elevator phone booth thingy.
Yep.
Like, Willy Wonka's kidnapping them.
Well, what they in the second book, I remember reading it.
There's a
I don't.
second book.
Yeah, the Charlie in the glass elevator. They actually go to his house and pick up the family, and they all move to the chocolate factory.
And that's so gay. The gas elevator.
And
Oh,
there's like aliens or some shit. I forget what else.
what?
Maybe there's not aliens. Maybe I'm wrong. But there's something like something happens. I have to read the glass. I think Bard has that has them. And they're not that long.
The ass elevator. I told you they were perverts.
It's glass,
Okay, if you say
not
so. So
not ass.
Wonka.
Well, do we want to rate Willy Wonka?
Oh, it's a 5.
Yes,
Well,
it's
I
a
don't know.
5.
Now that we've talked about like actually what happened,
I
now
like that as a change for the show, though.
do what?
I like that as a change for the show. Like talk of like do that. That was fun.
Yeah, works for me.
All
I'd
right.
give it a
Yeah,
5.
I'd say 5 definitely. I love this movie.
Oh, number.
It cut you off. I didn't hear. I heard you. You said
I
number
said
2. I think.
now number 2.
Wong.
Did you
I
hear
feel.
that one?
Yes, I'm very curious to
I
see.
appreciate you telling me that you heard it. I mean, you was quick to tell me,
Yes,
"Oh, I didn't hear you."
I was saying it cut you off. I was blaming it, not you. So, what are your initial thoughts on Wonka? We'll start with you because I'm either
We're
going to be
starting with me
happy or
with Willy
sad.
Wonka.
All right. Um, I really enjoyed this movie. It felt magical to me. Wonka is so damn likable as a character. I
Who
liked
was
all the
he?
Timothy Chalamet is his name.
Who the hell?
He's in a movie that you never were able to finish, and I haven't finished yet either. He was Paul in Dune.
Stupid movie. And they're coming out with another one.
Yep, it's supposed to light the box office on fire.
I hope so. I just hope people get out of the theater before it catches
No, I mean
fire.
in a good way.
Go ahead.
I like all the people that were in that he kind of met up, like his found family gang of people that were in the washroom with him,
Yeah,
or
that
in
were
the
never mentioned in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but
no,
he like,
this is a prequel telling before Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
yeah, he just kicked him to the side after they helped him. I mean, he didn't help them out at all after the fact. But
He was
no,
a dick. He was a dick.
Noodle, you're going to your mom. She's probably really not your mom, but I paid her all to cry and act like she's your mom.
I love
Augustus,
that. That the ending of that was so touching. She found her mom,
if it was really her mom. But anyway,
and
go ahead.
I love the giraffe, the whole milk and the giraffe thing. I didn't even know you could
I
milk giraffes.
I was personally waiting on it to be a guy giraffe, and really like, Noodle, I've got to, Noodle, don't you look old because I've got to play with his strudels. You know,
Noodle strudel.
yeah.
He was
and then,
so like
and then
Willy
the
Wonka.
giraffe go like, "Brr, brr," and then Willie goes, "Ooh, there's his goodle."
Willie was so like likable and so childlike in this one. Definitely not the old curmudgeon that he was in the later movie, the movie that's
Did you
supposed to
like
take
this
place
Willie
later.
better or the other Willie better? Because I know you're a Willie connoisseur.
I am not. Um, I like this one better. I think. Well, no, I can't really say that because I love that first one. I like probably the first one better.
I'd have to agree, although this one's good for what the movie is.
Yeah.
The old one would not have worked in this.
No. I
It's
wonder
like,
what made him like. I want to know without now, like another movie did what made him the way he was. Like
oh,
made him an ass.
you're talking about like for the original movie.
I want like a middle movie to tell me why he's an asshole.
Probably because he feels bad about sending his friends away that helped him.
Yeah. And I
Gotta
love
go, Noodle. That's not your mom, but you're not old enough for me.
it's actually a
That's
social
just,
worker.
yeah. Well, you gotta think too, all the tragedies that he had in the movie,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, I could see him being a jerk. I
Yeah.
can.
I
But I
also love
loved, do what?
go ahead.
I would say I loved Bleacher and Scrubbits.
Oh my yes, I did too.
Scrub.
They were like bad, but they were likable.
Funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of my favorite songs in all of the movies was when they were cleaning scrub,
Yes.
scrub. Then they put the
And
dog on the treadmill.
I love the Oompa Loompa too.
Yeah. And Willie thought he was eating all the chocolate himself.
How about I don't know if you caught it. I mean, it was just audio described, but they didn't really I guess they kind of explained it. The chief kept getting fatter and fatter.
Yeah, because he was eating all
Yeah, that was funny too.
the chocolate. And I love the guard scene, like when he's like all happy, then he gets drunk, then he gets mopey, then he calls that girl
Yeah,
or
the
the
night on the
woman.
town thing.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I had looked up. I didn't have time to do it this morning. Who played who in?
I know the policeman's voice sounded familiar to me, but I don't know.
Well, one of the chocolate connoisseurs sounded familiar to me. I need to look that up though. But I don't know if you called it with the audio description, but I did. The letter from his mother.
Mom. Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what it said?
Basically, like there's no ingredients, just who you share it with, or something like that.
But that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
At the end of the letter, it said, "Love, Mom." And this is the audio description. I don't know what the actual thing looked like. I'm going by what
Yeah.
they're saying. "Love, Mom, XXX." Oh my God, what a pervert.
Yes. You know what? Yes, I did say I did hear that. Doesn't that mean is X's and O's? Is it hugs or kisses? The
Hugs
X's.
and kisses. I think the O is the hug and the X is the kiss.
Well, she was just being her mom.
What
I mean,
what is triple X though, Jesse?
yes, I know, but I'm trying to give her the
I
benefit of the
mean,
doubt.
are they from Alabama or Kentucky? I mean, Charlie, that chocolate you ate that you love so much.
Charlie, you have to eat my chocolate. Mama, I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean,
Why are we making it
Mom,
dirty?
why does this chocolate taste like kitty cat? Well, Charlie, my love, it's made from my kitty. Oh, Mom,
Why are
I
we
gotta
painting?
I gotta share this with the world. Don't worry, Charlie. I have
I
shared it
do.
with the
Why
world.
are we do?
I mean that it didn't ruin the movie for me, but I had to
No.
pause it, rewind it, and listen to it again, and then pause it and laugh because I was like, "You sick,"
It's
you
like
know?
when you watch ECW back in the day. You sick fuck. You sick fuck.
Yes. Yeah, and I kept waiting after that, like them to say, "Oh, be sure to put on your chocolate-covered underwear and your chocolate bra," and
Oh
like,
God, that would have been funny.
and then the picture of her like, "Charlie, why don't you eat my underwear?" Like, oh my God!
But I
I mean,
like the ending.
it
Oh,
just
good.
totally threw me off though. Like, oh,
I know it was so unexpected. Um,
love, Mom, XXX. Oh,
I
you're a
like the
porn
part
star.
where like he saw her in the crowd. I thought that was cute, like sweet.
Yeah, I thought he might have been watching one of her adult films because they were on like a cruise ship.
Do
You
they
know,
don't have adult films on a cruise ship, do they? I wouldn't think.
it depends.
Oh.
There's cruise ships like that get privately booked out. That there was one a
Oh.
few years ago, that was like a nudist only cruise.
Oh God. Do you know how many
Yeah, I thought about
disgusting
booking
people are
Larry
probably
a
on?
ticket on there.
Yeah, can you imagine how many disgusting people were there on there?
Yeah, but can you imagine how many good looking ones are on there too?
Probably not. I've always heard that nudists are not usually good looking people.
That's not true.
Okay.
But I mean, mostly it is the uglier people because they want to see like the good looking people nude.
But
Dude,
then
oh,
they're
you're gonna
shocked when it's
witness
only ugly
this.
people that show up.
Yeah. You're gonna witness this like when you get on the ship, like the different accents and everything. Like,
Oh, it'll probably be like you're in.
would you like some drink? Sir, can you please put that away and put gloves on your hand and then go get me some ice and Coke? Oh, yes, sir. I'll be right back. Would you like me to stir that for you? Not with your
No.
straw. Not with your straw.
That's what I heard. Like there's people from everywhere. So
Oh yeah, it's really hard for me to understand, but you know, I don't know. That whole XXX just really, really threw me off. Like all she could give him was one candy bar. I mean, this whole time she's been on this ship, she's been getting Kentucky Klondike. I mean, why couldn't she give
oh my
him some more
God.
chocolate? We'll have to talk to Mike and Dave about that. They're into that whole Urban Dictionary stuff.
Mike and Dave?
Yeah, the guys that do the Urban
Oh
Dictionary.
yes. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
But to the rating of this movie, or do you have any other things about it?
No, no. I just another thing, just like I said with Willy Wonka, I really like the songs in this. I feel like they didn't overstay their welcome and they had like a
Ah,
point. They weren't just like songs for songs.
I'm glad you mentioned that. In the original, what's his name? Gene? Is it
Gene
Gene?
Wilder.
Yeah. Um, I thought he could sing.
Yeah.
This dude,
Isn't yeah.
no. I was like, no, like shut
Yeah.
your mouth,
Yeah.
shut it now. But what would you what would you rate it?
Honestly, I think a 4. I really like
Hmm.
this.
So you would watch it again?
Hmm.
You thought it was that good?
Yeah, I would definitely watch it again.
Are you sure?
Yes. Even with the XXX thing.
I would watch it just for that. But yeah, I'd have to give it a 4. I mean, it was good. It was better than a 3, just not as good as a 5.
Right. It was better than I thought it would be, to be honest with you. Like
Yeah.
I knew my mom had gone to see it with my cousin's kids, and they all liked it. And I'm thinking, well, and then I heard some people say it was good, so I didn't really have big expectations, but I had some expectations because my mom and I usually like the same kind of things in some ways.
Yeah.
So, and that's the one thing she said. She's like, it has such a magical feeling, and I thought, I think I would have loved this if I was younger. Like it would have been a 5 if I watched it when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that because I don't look at it as like I would never have had those perverted thoughts as a kid.
Right? No.
You'd be like, oh, Lollipop Land, which brings up the board game Candyland. I don't know if you
Yes.
ever played it.
Oh my God, I loved Candyland.
Me too. That and Mousetrap.
That one I never played because it always
Oh,
seemed like it took so long to set up. I never played it.
it did. Mama would never play with me all that much because it took forever to set up. But I loved them.
My cousins had Mousetrap, and we usually just used the different things that came with it for GI Joes to like be in like
Oh, that's
obstacle
a good
courses and
idea.
stuff.
You
Yeah,
played with dolls. I knew there was something funky
I was
about
big
you.
with action figures. There were action figures, sir.
So is your blow up doll an action figure, or does she
I
get
don't have a
lots of
blow.
action?
I don't have a blow. Although when I turned, what was it? When I turned 18, they made a joke. They didn't do it, but my cousin was like, "We're gonna get you a pocket pussy because it's gonna be the only pussy you get."
And they got you one, and
No,
you
they
wore it
didn't. They
out.
never did. They never did.
Huh. There's a Christmas present idea.
No, I don't
Or
get
a
any
birthday
pussy.
present. No, I just want to be on the phone whenever you open it.
My God. Yes, I want to. We'll do WhatsApp. It'll be you, me, and Katie. We'll see and I won't tell her. We'll see what Katie says.
Oh, because I'll send it and put it in this show. I may do that. I may do that just for the hilariousness.
So, are we going to be off next week, or are you going to do something? Do you think?
There's something being done.
Because, like, I heard from a certain someone he was going to talk to you about filling in, but I don't know if he did or not.
Yeah. Is it who I think it is?
We talked about him this episode. He's also from the southern part of the United States.
I know lots of people from.
Oh, okay. Well, we only
Just
have
tell me a name, dude. Don't just dangle it there like a.
Alan had said he wanted to fill in.
Oh no!
Oh,
But I do
okay.
have other ideas. Yeah,
Well, you know how
it's
you do.
something me and somebody had talked about for a while, and
You and your
maybe
other
actually working out.
your lunch meat counter person.
Are you playing with yourself while you say his name?
No, I'm standing up to walk.
Oh, you got uncomfortable sitting, huh?
Well, I thought it was time I go downstairs.
Ooh, down there?
Downstairs.
Oh.
Well, you have listened and are now considered a freak. Hopefully you are still sane and will return next time. We hope that you will do us the kindness of giving us a like, share, a subscribe, and a review. It helps us tremendously. Be sure to join us here next time with another episode where eyes are unnecessary and laughter is guaranteed. Check out our website, theunseeingcritics.com, at Unseeing Critics on Facebook and X. Email us at unseeingcritics@gmail.com. We are a podcast on the Blind Knowledge Network, where there is a podcast for everyone. Check out the website, blindknowledge.com.
And yes, even transgender.